Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? We all know that the past can be difficult. We've done some things, others have done some things to us, and we just sometimes can't feel like we can let it go. We just feel like we can't let it go. And we get so stuck in the things that we've done in our past and that other people have done to us, that we end up in this constant cycle of ruminating and brooding over the past and overthinking it. And it gets to the point where you allow it to overwhelm you. You allow the past to haunt you and to seep into your present. Because the past is not something you can change, and the future is not something you can predict. The only thing that makes the past different from the future is what you do in the present. And we really struggle to let things go, and we hold grudges, not just against other people but against ourselves as well. And we just look back the whole time and we can't look forward. And it's so imperative that we start looking forward instead of looking back, because the more you look forward, the more you look into what's better, what can I create, what can I make out of my life, the more positive things you will attract into your life. The more you focus on the past and what you've done in the past, the more you will bring that into your present until the past becomes the future. Because we can't expect more in the future than we've had in the past if we don't do something in the present to change it. And that's the thing. We can't change the past. As much as we wish we could go back and make things different and do things differently, we can't. The only time that exists is the present, is now. That is the only point in time we exist, is now. What happened doesn't exist anymore, but the effects of what happened still affects you to this day. And it's important that we stop looking back the whole time at our past failures, our past mistakes. The more you think about your past, the more you will attract those things that happened into your past, into your present, into your future, even if you don't intend on doing so. You see, what we focus on, we feel. What we focus on, we create more of in our lives. And we can't change things that can happen, that have happened, but we can change things that could happen, that we can do. Rather focus on what you can do instead of what you didn't do or what you should have done. Stop focusing on the should haves, the could haves, the would haves. Focus on what can I do now to make my future better and to make the situation better, because it's a learning curve. It's all about learning and growing and self-developing. And when you start looking forward, you start regaining your quality of life, because you don't have a good quality of life if you are constantly worried about the future because the past has been so bad, so you don't expect anything better in the future. You're going to diminish the quality of your life dramatically. So looking forward is the only way to actually regain your life, to be able to say, I'm going to change my present so I can have a better future. And understand that looking back does nothing but remind you of your past mistakes, your bad decisions, and that doesn't foster very positive and healthy thinking and feelings and emotions. So looking back will only remind you of what you didn't do or what you should have done. And that is a disaster for mental health. It really is. And looking back causes a lot of regrets. Even if it's happened years ago, you still feel like, oh, I should have. if only. And that is the problem. That's when you stay stuck in your past. That's when you're not able to move forward, when you're not able to see better days and the better things in life. And looking at the past also just creates so much guilt. You feel so guilty for the things that have happened, but you can't change them. And guilt will only hold you back. That feeling that you have that, oh, I feel bad, I feel bad, I feel bad, that will only hold you back in life, and you will feel guilty your whole life, and you don't want that because guilt is consuming. Rather be more appreciative of what's going on now and what you can do in the moment. Look forward with optimism because the future is a blank canvas. It can be whatever you want to make it. Change your presence and look forward because there are better things than worrying about what you did in the past. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.